Have you ever considered that every failure you experience might actually be a step closer to success? Have you ever felt like a failure simply because you haven't yet achieved your dreams and aspirations? It's a common feeling, one that many people struggle with. Maybe you view failure as your greatest enemy, the ultimate roadblock preventing you from reaching your goals. But in truth, failure is not the end of your journey. It is, in fact, the beginning of a new chapter, one that leads to growth, progress, and ultimately success. In this video, we will explore how failure can transform into a powerful ally, helping you to develop yourself and achieve your goals, rather than being just an obstacle standing in your way. From a very young age, society often teaches us that success is the only true measure of greatness, and that failure is a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Yet, as we reflect on our lives, it becomes evident that failure, in many ways, is a necessary and vital part of our journey. It is an educational experience, one that offers valuable lessons and helps us gain wisdom through learning from our mistakes. Throughout our journey, it's not only success that stays with us. It's the moments of failure, the times when we stumbled, the moments when we faced challenges, that shape our personalities and develop our mental and emotional capabilities. Failure is not something we can simply forget. It's not just an event that passes by unnoticed. It's a recurring checkpoint, a part of our daily lives, whether we're working, in relationships, or pursuing our personal dreams. Every time we face failure, we are given an invaluable opportunity to learn, rebuild, and evolve. Failure is what pushes us out of our comfort zones, encouraging us to explore new paths and grow stronger in the face of adversity. Reflecting on our past experiences, we realize that every hardship, every failure, has played an essential role in preparing us for future challenges. Failure, in its most honest form, is life's teacher. It constantly provides us with valuable lessons that we cannot ignore, no matter how painful the experience may seem. It teaches us how to cope with life's pressures, how to overcome the obstacles that stand in our way, and how to turn defeat into a powerful motivator that pushes us to try again and again. When we face failure, we don't just gain theoretical knowledge. We gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. We are forced to ask difficult questions about our life's trajectory, such as, what do I need to change? What strategies didn't work for me? What can I learn in order to avoid making the same mistakes again in the future? These questions don't just help us open new avenues for growth. They ignite our creative thinking and encourage us to look for innovative solutions beyond the traditional approach. In essence, failure helps us renew our ideas, revive our sense of creativity, and push the boundaries of what's possible. Point one of the most valuable aspects of failure is how it helps us develop our personal and social skills. Each time we make a mistake, each time we fail, we become better equipped to understand the nuances of life. We learn the secrets behind the successes of others, and this enables us to build stronger, more resilient characters. We develop the confidence needed to shoulder responsibilities with purpose and determination. Through failure, we become stronger individuals. When we examine the stories of those who have achieved greatness, we see that every success story was preceded by painful failure. Let's take Walt Disney, for example. He was rejected and fired from his job because he was deemed to lack imagination. But rather than giving up, he turned that rejection into a driving force that propelled him to innovate and hone his skills. Today, his name is synonymous with creativity and innovation in the entertainment industry. Similarly, Thomas Edison is often cited as the ultimate example of perseverance. He failed over 10,000 times before finally inventing the light bulb, which changed the world as we know it. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The story of James Dyson, who worked on over 5,000 failed prototypes before perfecting the design of his vacuum cleaner, also serves as an inspiration. And let's not forget Steve Jobs, who, after being ousted from Apple, returned to rebuild the company when it was on the brink of bankruptcy, eventually turning it into one of the most successful tech companies in the world. These stories are not isolated cases. They prove that failure is not the end of the journey. Rather, it is a stepping stone, an essential chapter in the narrative of success. It's a point of departure for the next big breakthrough. Failure impacts us on both a psychological and mental level. It challenges us to assess our abilities honestly, to confront our weaknesses head-on, and to develop the courage necessary to face those limitations. The moment we shift our perspective and recognize that failure is not the end, but an opportunity for growth, something magical happens. We begin to build unshakable self-confidence that grows with every experience. This newfound confidence helps us respond to criticism and rejection with grace. We learn to see failure not as a personal attack, but as part of the larger process of growth. It enables us to use the experiences of others as inspiration to overcome challenges, rather than repeating the same mistakes. And most importantly, it helps us realize that we are not alone. There are people out there who have faced similar struggles and emerged stronger. Reframing our view of failure requires a strategic approach. It's not enough to simply accept failure. We need to learn from it. This involves analyzing the factors that led to our failure, whether they were internal or external, and using those insights to convert our weaknesses into strengths. It's essential to set new goals that are clear, achievable, and aligned with our newfound understanding of ourselves. Developing critical thinking and creativity is key in this process. Reading specialized books, attending training workshops, and participating in discussions with people who have diverse perspectives are all effective ways to enhance our problem-solving skills. All of these efforts can turn every obstacle into a true opportunity for growth and development. Joining communities and forums dedicated to self-improvement is another excellent way to overcome failure. These spaces offer practical advice grounded in real-world experience and provide support and motivation when times are tough. They remind us that we are not alone on this journey. And it's through these networks that we can find inspiration, share our experiences, and help others who are struggling with the same challenges. Staying positive and flexible in the face of challenges is one of the most distinguishing traits of successful individuals. Every obstacle we encounter presents an opportunity to strengthen our resolve and enhance our skills. Each challenge brings us one step closer to achieving our larger goals. It is also essential to redefine the concepts of success and failure. Society often imposes rigid standards on what constitutes success. But the truth is, success is an ongoing process of growth and development. Failure, in this context, is not the end of the road. It is an essential phase in the building of character. We must value every experience, every setback, as a vital part of our journey, and we should not compare ourselves to others. Instead, we should focus on our own personal growth, enjoying every step we take, no matter how challenging it may seem. Finding a balance between ambition and realism is one of the keys to success. We must maintain a broad vision while having a precise understanding of our abilities and limitations. It's crucial to plan for success step by step, without succumbing to the temptation of chasing after quick, shallow victories that may ultimately be hollow. This balance not only strengthens our confidence, but it also leads to steady progress, opening new horizons for a brighter future. Success is not a fixed destination. It's a continuous journey of learning and evolving. Every day holds an opportunity to learn something new, and each experience adds to our stockpile of wisdom. We must make our journey toward success enjoyable. Failure should not be viewed as a loss, but rather as an enriching educational experience that enhances our lives and teaches us how to improve ourselves. Remember, failure is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally, the key that unlocks true success. It is the teacher that quenches your thirst for knowledge and the motivator that drives you to become stronger and more determined in the face of life's challenges. There is no easy road to success. Every step, every experience, every obstacle is part of the journey that shapes you into the remarkable person you are meant to become. In light of these ideas, we should invest in our continuous development. We should use every experience, whether successful or a failure, as an opportunity to grow. Enroll in training programs, read specialized books, and engage in forums where people discuss success and failure stories. These activities will not only enrich your knowledge but also strengthen your determination to tackle future challenges. Challenges are an inherent part of this journey, and they offer us a chance to become the best version of ourselves. Start your journey today and don't wait for perfect circumstances. Every moment that passes is an opportunity to take another step closer to success. Write your story, chase your dreams without hesitation, and know that every experience you go through is another page added to your success journal. The future awaits you, and it belongs to those who dare to dream and work diligently to turn those dreams into reality. Thank you for watching until the end. If this video inspired you even a little, imagine what the next ones will do. Hit the subscribe button now and join a community of dreamers, learners, and doers who are committed to growing, improving, and achieving greatness together. Every story, every lesson, and every insight we share is designed to help you move closer to your goals. Don't miss out. Be part of this journey, stay motivated, and turn your potential into reality. Subscribe today, and let's succeed together.